Hello, friends. Thank you for joining us today, this Sunday, October 6th. We're going to be doing a Leo reading today for the collective. I think from now on, we're going to do Leo readings on Sundays. These would be for people with their sun sign in Leo and for anybody who happens to just scroll across or catch this reading on a Sunday. So if you're just flipping through YouTube, and you happen to scroll by and click on this reading on a Sunday, this reading may resonate with you. And if you have a sun sign in Leo, this reading should resonate with you, friend, as you will be part of the collective. Okay, please feel free, friends, to subscribe. Okay, we're trying to get to 100 subscribers so that we can open up our twin flame readings, friends, for the collective. We will be going back to doing our shadow work readings or our shadow work messages on TikTok. So please feel free to follow us on TikTok, Forever Young Tarot. I do encourage everyone who comes across this reading to go back to our previous readings, just to make sure that you resonate or see if there's some messages there that you may benefit from or resonate with. Okay, friends, you could do that either here or you could do that on TikTok. Again, on TikTok are our shadow work messages, and here are our collective readings. Okay, friends. So, the reason why I encourage you to go back is because in our last reading here on YouTube, as you can see, we have the Sun card that came out, right? And it came out upright, friends, and this is a major arcana card, right? A major point in our life where we feel true vitality, okay, and enlightenment, and we almost can see the healing begin. And this is even through stressful or bad or life-changing things. We almost sort of have this feeling like everything happens for a reason, friends. And not only did that Sun card come out, but we see the Fire card come out of our oracle. And that's really what sort of motivated me to make the decision to make Sundays our days where we read for Leo, because I think Leo energy is more, than just for people who are Leos. Leo is the epitome of that sun energy. It represents the sun, okay, or Archangel Michael or Uriel, okay. This represents the self, okay, and our connection with spirit or just our vitality, right? Or our connection with that as a self, as a whole. Okay, this is our ability to heal through anything, friends. This is not the process of healing, but just the force that gives us the energy to heal, right? This is our power. Okay, friends. So yes, I thought that it would be great to start reading on this on Sundays, because it's a sort of a way to check in with the self, right, and see where we stand when it comes to the energy, and see where that will lead us for the week to come. Alrighty, friends. So definitely, though, if you are a Leo, friends, please do make sure to like and comment if this resonates with you. Okay, now we can put these to a side since we're going to be reading basically a zodiac on a zodiac sign. We're going to start with our tarot cards first. We use our tarot cards to sort of read on the spiritual energy of what's going on, see where we are on a spiritual timeline, right, friends? So let's see what comes out. If you do find that you resonate with this reading or any of our other readings, friends, please do leave a number between 1 and 6 in the comments. The number that we get the most, that's going to be the number of times we shuffle before we pick from our deck. All right, friends. Let me go ahead and ring our bell before we actually get into it. Let's clear out any energy. Okay, darlings. Thank you. Yeah, y'all. How was your weekend? How have you been experiencing the new moon so far? Okay, friends. What have you been clearing out, or what have you cleared out so far? Okay, let's see sort of where we are as a person, What do we need to check in on the self, right? Regarding the self, friends. Oh, we have that popped out. We have a couple that tried. But let's take the one that landed, friends. Okay. We try to keep it fair around here. Not fear. We don't want you to fear anything. But we tried to keep it fair. Let's see what came out. Nice. Look at that fire energy there. The Seven of Wands. Beautiful. Okay. A good start. Alrighty, friends. So we have the Seven of Wands, that fire energy. It could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. We're gonna say it's Leo energy because it fits here with the situation, but it is possible that it could be also Sagittarius and Aries energy. This is about strength, right? The strength within yourself, right? This is about courage. That's where we were just talking about how, the sun is a great representation of the self, and the power within the self, and how that power, how we get that power from, the Most High, or the universe, right? But this is also about being cautious, right? And sort of standing up for like your own beliefs, okay? Right, friends? So this is just that strong, powerful fire energy that helps us to hold our head high and sort of reach in and dig in for that inner strength, right? The inner strength to be able to move forward and do things that we might not, sometimes have had the courage in the past to do, right? This is what motivates us and gives us the strength and ability to stand up for what we believe in, right? And it also gives us the energy to sort of, and reminds us to be cautious about things, right? When we feel sort of that fire being shifted in the wind a little bit like that, we know, okay, let me be very careful. It's like when you're walking in the dark with like a little lamp or a little flashlight or something like that. You're trying to be very careful, even though you can see a little bit, you can't see everything, right? Okay, so it's sort of a good card to come out with, as far as what we are going to be aware, we need to be aware of, and what we're going to be taking into the week. Okay, it's sort of this the strength that we're gathering the strength within ourselves and being courageous. We may have done this already in the past week or so. We could have done something courageous, or we're about to, and we're gonna stand up for something we believe in. Just be very careful when we're in this energy. You don't want that fire to get too bright. We don't want too much fire energy behind what we're doing, and cause like all these other wands to sort of go up in flames. We just want to be very careful as we tread through this and we do this. Or if we've already done this, and we've done something courageous, and we've stood up for what we believed in, and we had to gather our inner strength, then sorry y'all, I almost dropped this. Then we just have to be aware of sort of how people are going to be taking us now. Just be cautious about it now. All right, so we just want to see what's under. We have the sun here under the deck on the bottom of our tarot cards. That's beautiful. The sun coming back out. Again, this is that vitality, enlightenment, healing. So whatever this is, whatever we've done, right? Whatever energy this we needed this energy for, this Seven of Wands energy. I think it was necessary in order to initiate some sort of healing. Okay. To initiate us and give us the space to be enlightened, or become enlightened, or use what we have used, the information or energy we've become enlightened with, in order to heal, right? It's a major point in our spiritual timeline, where this energy is very pertinent to us. The sun rose today, 6:54 a.m. Eastern time, in Libra. Okay. So let me read you guys that energy. It did rise below when it was technically at the state of being risen. It was below the horizon, friends. So we're going to read on some of that low vibrational Leo energy. And it seems like we're trying to heal some of this energy this week. We may have done something, stood up for ourselves in some sort of way, or use some our strength, in order to do this, right? In order to initiate this process of healing these low vibrational Libra energies, for which the sun rose in today. That's intolerance, some patronizing energies. It could be people who are conceited. It could be you. It could be other people, right? This egotistical energy, snobbish, extravagant, attention-seeking, dogmatic. And this sounds like the energy of someone who is used to being like on top, right? Being in control, or being the best, or being seen that way. And it's coming out in a very low vibrational type of way. This could be you, this could be someone else. But when it comes to this energy, we're nearing that horizon line where we're gonna start coming up, rising above that, at least in our sun energy. So we're starting to rise above that, and we've done something now. We've either gathered the strength to do this, or the courage to do this, or we have already done this and we've stood up for our beliefs. Because we are enlightened, right? We're focused on healing, right? That's what we want to do, friends. And these people aren't. So we're trying to heal from and move past this energy. I'm proud of you, friends. I'm proud of you. Whether it's you or you're dealing with somebody like this, I'm proud of you for gathering up the courage, to do that, darling. Good job. All right. So let's see just sort of where the week is going to be energetically, like because of this, whatever we've done, whatever we needed that courage for, or that inner strength, right? Whatever we stood up for here, friends, or whatever we have to be cautious about. Let's see what that looks like, energetically in the spiritual realm. What's going on up there? What they got us doing? What are we walking into this week? Let's see, friend. Ooh, that came out ferociously. Ferociously, darling. Ooh, we have the Hangman in reverse. Major Arcana card coming out. Okay, so because well, let me read this to you. Oh no, it's not in reverse. I'm sorry. I saw the head on the bottom, like in reverse. This is the Hangman upright, y'all. This is the number 12. Okay, this is some sort of new balance coming into something, right? So we manifested balance in a situation by gathering our inner strength and being courageous and standing up for what we believed in, right? When this major arcana card comes out, it's a pivotal time in our timeline where we're willing to sacrifice and let go, right? And that's probably what we had to gather the strength to do. We have read in the past, if you guys go back to some of our past collective readings, about the importance of being able to just let something go, right? Whether it's just mentally or emotionally, or physically let something go. This is mastering non-attachment, right? This is not allowing things to have you make decisions, or make you tolerate things because you're overly attached to them, right? This talks about a difficult situation, but again, and we could be walking into one this week, but that's okay, because we've gathered the strength that we needed, and we're being very cautious, because we know that we're just starting to get comfortable with this idea of letting go. So it's like we've stood up for what we believe in, and we know that there's a possibility that this could have created a difficult situation for where we don't have any choice but to let something go. But this is all about finding stillness in that, understanding the art of attachment, right? Understanding that and sort of learning that for the future, right? Nothing is set in stone, friends. Nothing lasts forever. And we need to learn how to sort of know when it's time to let go or time to walk away. And it seems like, we're working on that energy. We're sort of working on balancing that energy out, right? And as we've read in the past, a lot of it is us learning how to balance our emotional energy versus how we take action against things, right? Let me see what we have on the bottom. The Daughter of Cups. I think our last reading, the Daughter of Pentacles, came out. So it's like we're flowing through the energies properly. Like we're hitting each chakra and trying to figure out how to properly balance each of these energies. So this is a creative energy. This is all about creative energy, friends. This is our emotions. We've been talking about this, trying to get in that high vibrational Libra energy. I know Libra is an air sign, but all of the signs share energies. You know, they share some energies that it's important for both signs or energies or elements to work together in order for these things to be balanced out and actually flow properly, through our chakra. So, but with this Daughter of Cups energy, this water energy, this is someone who is inspired, someone who is like disturbed by conflict. They don't want to deal with that, right? This is someone who just wants to flow in that like inspired, romantic, emotional energy. They want to take their emotions and create something positive with it, and not create conflict. So this is probably why what you've been dealing with, like you've probably been dealing with some conflict that really is hurting you emotionally, affecting you emotionally, and it's making it so that you cannot be inspired in this space, whatever this situation is, right? It's messing with your creative energy, and you just don't like that. So you decide, I've got to be comfortable with letting this go. And so in order to do that, in order for things to change, I have to be comfortable with letting this go, because in order for it to change, I need to stick up for myself, stand up for what I believe in, or be courageous about something, right? And I have to be okay with the outcome of that being me having to let this thing go, because at the end of the day, it's not fulfilling you how it should, right? You're still like new at this thing or still learning, and it's not fulfilling you, friend, emotionally, creatively. You're uninspired. That's not really a good feeling, right? That's not a good feeling, and so that's why we're trying to figure out how to let this go, right? Okay, so let's pull one more. Let's see what energy do we need to get through this situation this week. We have the Three of Wands. Look at this with the fire energy coming out, friends. We were on the right track when we decided to do this, friends. Okay, we were definitely on the right track. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands, the energy that we need to move forward through this situation in the most positive way that we can, right? This is envisioning the future. This is gathering help from others, right? Gathering our resources, right? This is the process we go through when we're trying to manifest something, right? This is the part where we gather information, or we gather our resources, and we learn how to we're relying on the self, okay, but we're basically teaching ourselves how to gather resources and how to get the support that we need to move forward. This is all about us casting our opinions to the side, right, and just going for it and envisioning the future and creating that future, and doing what we need to do, and gathering the support we need and the resources we need, and networking, and just putting all the odds and ends together so that we can plan out something different for the future. Okay, so that might be what we need to get through the week, whatever happened, right? Whatever we had to stand up for, whatever we have to get comfortable detaching from, or whatever difficult situation we might be dealing with, in order to get through it this week, we have to see sort of the light at the end of the tunnel. We have to not only see it there, but start gathering the things that we need in order to envision the future that we want to have. And instead of letting your biases or past situations or traumas and things get in the way, it's just casting that all aside. Remember, our last reading told us to be aware, but also go with the flow, right? So that it's sort of like we're trying to practice that this week. And it might be scary, friends, it'll be a little scary for us, right? Because again, there's a reason why we had to gather courage and the strength within in order to face this and do this. And that's okay, right? Change is scary. We have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of our deck. That's a 10, okay? And I believe we had completion, something about completion come out in our last reading. And remember, it was like, even if it's okay sometimes for things to end, right? We have to be comfortable with that, friends. It's okay sometimes for things to end. Just because things come to an ending doesn't always mean it's a bad thing, right? And then for this situation, it may have been a difficult situation, but we've gathered up the courage to stand up for what we believed in this situation. We know that we have to be comfortable with detaching and letting go, because as long as we can envision a future and we know how to get the support and the resources we need in order to do that, then things are going to be things are going to be okay, because at the end of the day, this is our fate, friends. With this Wheel of Fortune, this major arcana card, we're at the point in our spiritual timeline, right, where we're actually following our destiny. Okay, karma has lined itself up. The stars have lined themselves up in a way where we've fallen into our destiny, right? Yes, our course has changed. Okay, friends, our path may have changed, and it may be that this situation was the catalyst to that, but it doesn't change the fact that this is part of our destiny. We were not meant to hold on to this or be in this space forever, right? We're getting, because of this situation, no matter where it leads us, we're getting closer to our life's purpose. And I think that that's beautiful. And I think I want to take this out and put it here. I think that's a very beautiful message from Spirit. Okay. On the 3D realm, it looks a little scary. See, with that Three of Cups in reverse that came out in our last reading behind there. Yeah, I know it's scary when we see like it may be people that we thought we got close to and built a relationship with or connected with, and there might be a situation with where this is affected, that we're, not, we might be breaking up that relationship or bringing some sort of trouble or difficult times to that. Look at the Son of Pentacles comes out. Okay, yeah, it's some sort of action. We're going to be facing these people very quietly and in meditation, right? We're going to be just sort of trying to, we're going to be watching, because I think what I'm thinking is that the reason why this connection in this situation, the connection with these people has become flawed, is because these people can be very stubborn and too over persistent, right? They may do too much or push too much, okay? And we're just sort of quiet people and trying to do the right thing and be loyal. Okay, here goes some fire energy coming out behind that. Yeah, we're just with this fire energy for the Leos: vibrant woman, happy mother. Yeah, we're focused on our foundation, okay, and we just kind of want to be happy and do what we got to do for the household. We could be moms, okay? There'd be a lot of Leo moms watching this video, okay? Yeah, and we're dealing with people who are just stubborn, okay, and over persistent. All right. And that's probably people you can't really trust, even though you're trustworthy. Okay, yeah, it's like we're trying to reciprocate that positive energy and they're not. And that's why they're this Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. They're not wanting to help you succeed or support you in your future, and that's why you have to let this go, friends. That's why you have to let this go, friends. This is amazing, y'all. If you are a Leo, there's a reason that I'm doing Leo readings specifically on Sunday, and why I've changed those our Sunday readings a little bit. But yeah, if you're a Leo and you resonate heavily, please, please, please do let us know in the comments. At least give a yes, or you can tell us how you resonate in case there's someone in the collective looking for support, friends. Okay, I think I want to sort of, now that we know what's going on in the spiritual realm and sort of where we are and what this means, I kind of want to go ahead through our Kipper cards and see what that's looking like on the earthly plane. Let's go ahead and shuffle. Wow, a lot of fire energy coming out, friends. It just shows like we're on the right path. I know things might look a little difficult or a little bleak or a little scary, but I'm telling you, you have to learn when it's your time to go. Okay? You have to learn when it's your time to let go, so that you can open up, your life to something different. Something that may be better, right? right, friends? This is fate. This is destiny. Okay, I'm gonna do one more because I kind of saw what was on the bottom. But that official person in reverse has come back out, friends. Occupation in reverse. Yeah, this could be we could be having difficulties at work. Okay, whatever we had to stand up for and believe in, somebody that maybe is supposed to be our superior may take advantage of that. Okay, and we could be losing our job, and that's okay, friends. It's probably time to move on. All right, it's probably time to move on to something better. What do we have on the bottom? Yeah, occupation in reverse. So it either could be that this official person is just taking advantage of their job, right? Taking advantage of their position. All right. Because I don't see, I haven't seen any sort of death card or anything, but it's something that we need to let go of. It could be at our job, or somebody who has a position that their position or their occupation is supposed to be superior to us in some form or fashion. This could even be our husbands, okay, if you're married, or the head of household, okay, and they're taking advantage of their position here. All right, and that's sort of why you may have had to muster up some courage and stand up for what you believe in against this person who, is an official person that's above you in some form of fashion, but they're not using their power correctly, right, or their status, or their position correctly. And you see that you were enlightened by that friend, and you decided to stand up for yourself or be courageous in a situation, and you knew this, this could risk you having to let something go, but you're envisioning the future, and you're realizing that you can't stay around forever, and some people just take advantage sometimes. Okay, so if you are losing your job, I am so sorry, friend, but just remember that good things do come. We just have to do what we have to do, network with who we have to network, get the resources, go out there, talk to the collective, leave comments, and work together, friends, and really network with each other. If it's just like a new path, which came out in our last reading, there may be a new path for you, something better, something different. All right, friends, but don't fret. Let's see about this Seven of Wands. This is something that was communicated, friends. Yeah, a wealthy man. Okay, yeah, I'm getting this could be occupational, friends. This could also be a marriage type situation if maybe the head of household, or the person who does bring in the money brings in a lot of money. If it's occupational, you may be dealing with very wealthy people, or a very important sort of job or occupation. But I see sort of this didn't come in reverse. So I feel like you're dealing with someone, and you're having to be courageous with this person, because it's like you have this energy. You could exude this energy, the same energy as this wealthy person, right? And you want to be in contract with this person. Again, this could be a job, a different department, a position. This could be your husband, okay? This could be somebody that you're courting and wanting to marry, and they're well off, all right? It's like you want to be in contract with this person, but again, with that those other energies coming out. Let's see what's on the bottom message. Didn't I say this was some sort? This is a situation where this was communicated. Whatever you had to stand up for. Whatever you had to muster the courage to do, this was communicated. This has been communicated to this wealthy person. So yeah, this has been communicated. I want to see. I want to see. There's some sort of message. I want to see what comes out. This has been communicated. You stood up for yourself against this wealthy person, this wealthy man, someone you're in contract with. Okay, look, the thoughts sort of unbalanced. So someone's thinking about it. They're not sure how to take this. So somebody may be thinking about letting you go, okay? Or somebody may be having a hard time sort of balancing their thoughts about this situation, because of the contract that you're in with this person. okay? And because of maybe money they invested, or again, this could be a job, you may have a contract with this job, okay? But somebody is their thoughts are unbalanced about this situation because they may have a hard time letting go, or don't want to necessarily let you go, okay? Even though you're prepared, you know, spiritually for this to happen, they're not set on doing that right now, right? Let's see what's on the bottom. We have a mature man. You're dealing with somebody who is intelligent, okay? They may shake things up a bit, I'm not gonna lie. But it's because this person is hyper intelligent. They've probably been around the world, you know. This is just a wealthy person who maybe travels a lot, reads a lot of books, or has gone to school, gotten their degree, okay? So I'm feeling like you're standing up for yourself against this person. And again, this could be a marriage, this could be a job. That's really what I'm getting here, is that, you know, in this contract, you're dealing with this person, and somebody within this contract has taken advantage of their position here, and you've been dealing with this for probably a while, and so you finally stood up for yourself against this, and you know you're in fear as you've done this, because you know that because of like the position this person has, how wealthy this person has, is how smart this person is, you know, the resources they have, they could easily shake up your situation right now and let you go, right? They could do that. They could let you go. But I think they're trying to be mature about the situation. So that's why sort of their thoughts about letting you go, or sort of how the difficulty in the situation, they're having a hard time making a decision about that. Let's see. Let's get something on this Three of Wands. Yeah. Okay. We have the High Honor in reverse. Okay, you're envisioning a future, help from others. So yeah, see how, remember how that 5 was there on that mature man. Okay, so this person may feel defeated right now, okay, in the situation, and because they feel defeated, they might just say, okay, I'm gonna let that person go, right? They may feel that way, and they don't know yet. The decision hasn't been made quite yet. But again, they may feel defeated. So again, because of the situation and their status and where they are in life, it's going to look like you lost this battle, right? But really, this is destiny and this is fate, at least for you. You weren't supposed to be here forever, okay? You weren't supposed to deal with this forever. You weren't supposed to be on this path forever. And even if it's not like a total loss, it's just something is going to change, right? Something is going to be different. You're going to have to let go of something. We have toil and labor here, okay? So it may be the job, but because this job was so hard and you were putting in so much effort, friends, again, even though you may feel like you lost the battle, this is not, you didn't lose the war yet, right? This is just a part of your timeline. This is your destiny and your fate, right? You've been working so hard, and we've been talking about this in some of our past readings of how hard we've been working in this contract here, and it's just creating a lot of negative karma between ourselves and the person we're in the contract with, which is somebody who's well off to do, okay? This is somebody who, you know, has money, who has their stuff together, who doesn't have to worry about their future or their foundation, and you do, and you're putting in a lot of work for this person, and they're just kind of taking advantage, okay? And so you stood up for yourself, with the realization and the understanding that you may lose this thing, right? Or you may lose something, or something may be taken away from you in this situation if you do stand up for yourself. And that's okay, because again, it's a you may have lost the battle, right, in this situation, but you're not going to lose the war, friends. You're finally stepping away from this toil and labor. Nobody has to nobody should have to work blood, sweat, and tears for people who don't appreciate it and just take advantage. All right, friends. Okay. If you made it this far, thank you, thank you, thank you, friend. I do appreciate you. Please, 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 if you resonate, let me know. Maybe throw some Leo signs or some lions or some fire in the comments. Okay, please do like. You never know who this might get out to, friends. And remember, if you're watching this and you're not a Leo, but you happen to catch this on a Sunday, friends, then this should and may resonate for you. If it does resonate for you, then you are part of our collective. Okay, friends, and if you are part of our collective, please do subscribe so that when we get to 100 subscribers, subscribers, we can start doing our twin flame readings, darlings. Okay, I think the best thing for us to do, let me see, we have this wealthy man here that we had to stand up to. I just kind of want to try and see sort of, if we can figure out who this could be for us, friends, right? For the Leo, the people who have sun sign in Leo, and people who just happen to catch this reading on a Sunday. Not that you knew it was Sunday and you went and you came, you know, to come see it, but that you were just scrolling through and it happened to be a Sunday, and this is the reading that you caught, right? I'm just, hold on, friends. I just got to check because my baby's still not home. All right, I think we're going to shuffle this one more time and see what comes out. I want to see what's on the bottom with this one. This is our three-dimensional people cards. Okay, look what's on the bottom. We have a boss. Look at that. Next, we got co-workers. Yeah. So this could be a boss or co-workers that you're dealing with, friends. I want to go ahead and pluck one and see what happens. This wealthy man or these wealthy people you're in contract with. I love these so much. They're so much easier for me to go through. Okay. This could be your divine masculine. Remember, I was saying, I don't know why, but I felt like this could also be some sort of marriage or somebody you're trying to create a contract with or a marriage with. That divine masculine is that twin flame contract. Okay, that's a spiritual connection that happens throughout your timeline. Okay, and doesn't necessarily end in some form or fashion, or for some reason or another. So this could be your divine masculine. So again, y'all, please, please, please do subscribe and share this out so we can get 100 subscribers so we can start doing those twin flame readings. This could also be an aunt or an uncle. So if you're like in a family business type thing, or somehow your aunt and uncle have some sort of superior position over you, maybe they have custody of you or something like that, or had custody of you, or something like that, right? Let's see what's on the bottom. Now we have a soulmate. Okay, yeah, so this is somebody who's taking advantage of sort of in the past you not having the courage to face something because, or stand up for yourself because you were scared of letting this thing go. Okay, and now you've done it, right? Now either you're gonna do it this week, or you've already done it last week. Okay, so this could be your boss, a co-worker, the divine masculine, part of the twin flame relationship, or your aunt and uncle. Okay, friends. Interesting. Interesting. If that resonates with you, please, please, please let us know in the chat, friends. Let us know in the chat. So for this thoughts one here, I'm going to pull from our digging deeper cards. I'm going to pull a couple from our positive thoughts here, and then a couple from our negative thoughts here, since this sort of came out sideways, unbalanced. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle through. Let's do the negative first. Let's get that shit out the way. Let's go ahead and get that shit out the way. We don't got time for the negativity. We're gonna do one more since I saw the bottom, friends, and then we'll look at the bottom. Okay, we have gaslight. Okay, so these people definitely try to gaslight you, and that's why you're comfortable letting them go. We have go away on the bottom. Yeah, they might gaslight you because they figure, you're naive enough to believe it, and it'll just make you go away, right? It'll just make you go away. If we just gaslight her, make her think she's crazy, or they're incapable. She or he, friend, sorry. Hello, friend. Okay. So these people could be gaslighting you and playing on your childhood trauma. You could have gotten close to these people. If this is your job, you kind of got friendly with these people with that 3 of Cups that was in reverse earlier in the reading and in our last reading. You could have gotten friendly with these people, and they could be using sort of your childhood traumas to gaslight you and bully you. Okay. Oh, that's not nice, and that is not good. That is corny. Oh, y'all can't see it. Hold on. Let me put it on this side. Okay. All right, let's get one more. Oh, you got an angel here, but don't worry, friends. That's interesting that that was in our negative. That shouldn't even be in this at all. That's beautiful. Okay, so I see we have an angel coming out here with abuse on the bottom. Yeah, these people are just, they take advantage. They're abusing their power. Okay, they're gaslighting you. You stood up for yourself and they probably made you feel like, try to make you feel like you were the problem because they know you've dealt with some things in the past. You may have dealt with some childhood trauma. So they try to use that, okay, to play you and confuse you and gaslight you, especially while you're in the process of trying to sort of stand up and for what you believe in and stand up for yourself. Okay, friends, but there you have a guardian angel here. Okay, so don't worry about it, especially if this is your divine masculine. Definitely don't worry about it. You are protected from that sort of energy, whether they decide to let you go or not, or to move forward or not, whether it's work, and especially if it's your divine masculine. Don't worry about it, friends, because these people, or this person is abusive anyway. And if they use these kind of tactics when you're, you know, standing up for what you believe in, then they're not the type of person that you should be around anyway. All right. So that's sort of what they're doing when they're, as they're thinking about this. They're not even really thinking about the situation. They're just thinking about how they can play you in this situation. Let's see if there is anything positive that they think about at all. I'm really surprised by that angel card there because that doesn't even belong in that deck. And I'm really good about putting stuff away. We have comfortable. Yeah, so these people are comfortable with having you around, or this person is comfortable with having you around. We have marry me on the bottom. So they would marry you even though they treat you like shit. They would keep you around and stay in this contract with you even though they treat you like shit because they're comfortable with you. And they're comfortable doing that shit. Crazy asses. And that's because these are well off, well to do people who probably, oh damn, who don't go through anything. And look, it seems to be a lot more positive thoughts that they have about you. So I'm hoping that that will help your situation, right? Or at least their thoughts about the situation, you know, because even though we stand up for ourselves and we know it might cause difficulty, we don't necessarily want the difficult thing to come true, right? We have I love you. These people may actually love you, right? Even though they don't do the best things to you sometimes. Let's move in. Okay, they may want you to stay, okay, or move in, but because of the situation, okay, caring, they do care, right? They feel like you're a caring person, okay, and moving forward. But and if they do decide to move forward, it'll either be they're moving forward in a positive direction where you guys will work this stuff out, or they may move forward and you may have to, they may let go, but it will be out of love, right? There won't be any animosity. We have healthy here, okay. So they it's like they know that you're healthy. They know that you're honest, like they know that you're good, but because of the situation and the way that they are, you know, they know that they're wrong. They know they're abusive, you know, and so they may think, they may tell you, because they also gaslight, unfortunately, they may tell you, well, the best thing, you know, for you and your health is for us to move on and move forward, okay. Because they know that if this turned into a battle, they may actually lose that battle because of how they are and how they treated you. Interesting, friends. Interesting. Please, 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 if that resonates, please let me know, friends. Definitely let me know. Okay, so for as far as this battle in reverse, I think it may be that these people may lose the battle because now that I'm seeing the five with that mature man, I don't think this could be you losing the battle. I think whatever happens, it will not be a loss for you, friend. I do want to get a time and a place card on this battle just to see when this might occur. You know, they all can't be, you know, what we want to hear, friends. At the end of the day, you know, like Spirit put out with this Wheel of Fortune card, this 10, this completion, to coincide with that completion card that we had with what they just popped out, Mars. Okay, so we have Mars Tuesday. Okay, that's Archangel Kamael. Okay, for anybody that, is likes to learn about the angels or praise. This is all about settling issues. So they might try to settle this with you. Okay, we have court, jail, government. Yeah, because they, whatever the issue is, they probably don't want to deal with that. They don't want to deal with the legal system, right? So they might want to settle this with you. It may happen on a Tuesday, where they try to settle this with you. And they might want to settle this with you because they see or they feel like this will be a losing battle if they don't. And they don't want to deal with like courts or anything like that, or the government coming after them. Okay, we have Earth here. Yeah, hard work. So Earth is could be an Earth sign. This could be Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Again, this could have something to do with your money or your foundation. But I would say just ground yourself no matter what this week, because they're gonna be trying to settle the issue that you have, whatever made you feel like you had to stand up for what you believed in. They want to ground this. They want to say, okay, let's figure this out and ground this, because they feel like this could be a losing battle for them. We have Mercury here, Archangel Raphael. They want to try to manifest abundance, right? They want to try to heal the situation by manifesting abundance. So you can see that coming on Wednesday. Okay, that Mercury energy, that Gemini communication. You may get some sort of communication. Okay. Let me see. And they may try to give something to you that you're like, that's not necessarily what I'm asking for, but okay. Because in their mind, they may think this is a money thing. We have a lot of the planets coming out. Okay. Very, very astrological here. Definitely look to the sky, the planets, the sun, the moon, y'all. Definitely look to that energy. This is a lot. Media, social media. They may be looking at your social media if this is your job, if you have like a LinkedIn or something like that, but be careful with your social media. Saturn. This is that Cassiel, Archangel Cassiel, that temperance energy, resolving legal issues. Yeah, they don't want a legal issue. They don't want a legal issue. Retrieve lost wealth and education. Remember last week, we were talking about it feels like we were talking about this energy and how we felt like something was taken from us, right? Or something that we are owed is supposed to be given to us and it's not. So they may realize they have lost this battle and they need to we're going to retrieve sort of what we felt like was taken from us. This could be happening on Thursday. Okay, right? So today's Sunday. So Monday, I don't know what's going to happen, right? We may do a reading tomorrow on the TikTok, Forever Young Tarot, for our shadow work reading. So let's see, because I don't see anything about Monday coming out, but I see Tuesday. It's sort of someone taking some sort of action to try to settle this issue because they can see themselves losing this battle, right? And they just want to ground this situation right now, bring some stability to it, right? And then we had that Mercury energy come out with wanting to manifest some abundance, right? So they could try, they may be trying to figure out sort of how to give you what it is that you want, or it could be them trying to figure out how they can best come out of this situation best for themselves, obviously, especially if this is a job. That's always how they think. But I see us retrieving whatever we felt like we lost in this situation. We may be retrieving it, and it may not be money, right? It could be our dignity, friends. Okay, with this situation, seeing how these people gaslight and use your childhood trauma against you, to sort of get what they want and take advantage of you. Yucky, yucky, terrible motherfuckers. Excuse my French. Excuse my French. Let's go ahead and pick from our oracle friends. Okay, let's close out our Leo reading. Or if you catch this on a Sunday and you're part of the collective, meaning you have subscribed to our YouTube and followed us on TikTok, Forever Young Tarot. If you're part of the collective and you just happen to scroll by this on a Sunday, or you have your sun sign in Leo up, okay, friends, I'm going to give you 10 seconds, okay? go ahead and either think of a question or something you would want a yes or no answer to. You can put it in the chat, or you can just think about it. But for those who put it in the chat, I would suggest you do that, right? You don't have to say specific names or be specific, but okay, I'm gonna give you 10 seconds. Nine, five. Okay, friends. The answer is no. All right, wonderful. So let's go ahead and pull from our oracle. Okay, we have seek intuition or an intuitive. Okay, well, just by listening to these messages, friends, you're already doing that. I happen to be an intuitive. You're seeking intuition. You're opening up. You're seeking someone else's intuition, right? You're opening up your own intuition to try to figure this out. Okay. This could also, I also advocate for, if you're having a problem sort of figuring things out on yourself, by yourself, is to reach out to the collective, leave comments, where others can see it, or to also get seek professional support. I very much advocate for that. Friends always have, always will, right? It's good to have your faith, your support in your faith, but also support from real professional support on the 3D realm, right? Okay, we have two that came out. We have give an offering and meditate. Yeah, I really, a lot of the time, when this give an offering comes out, I feel like it's give an offering to yourself, or give an offering to spirit, right? I think a lot of the times we forget what the earth, what universe, what mother nature, what spirit gives to us sometimes, that sun energy comes from somewhere. And I think we forget sometimes that we should be appreciative and grateful and give back, not only to the universe and to spirit and to mother earth, but to ourself as well, and show spirit and universe and mother earth that we appreciate the gift of the self and life by giving an offering. Okay, I would say to meditate, friends. It's really important to be one with the self, right? To be able to check in mind, body, and spirit, and slow our mind down, and check our chakras and make sure that we're doing good. It's going to be all about grounding this week, okay? Because something is going to get resolved. No matter the outcome, it's going to be resolved, and it's going to be for our best, for the it's going to be for the best, right? Because this is fate and this is destiny. We have an incubus, succubus. Yeah, these people are either just injecting some really negative energy in your life, or just sucking all the positive energy out of you. So no matter what, it's for the best, right? This is what we're dealing with. Okay, let's get one more. Oh, two more. Black magic. Yeah, these people are just dark, toxic energies. Water. This could be a Pisces, Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that you're dealing with, or we just need to really cleanse. Okay, with that water coming out, I may do a reading on Monday. I'm gonna try my very best, y'all. I'm usually really tired on Mondays, but we may need to focus on cleansing, right? Focus on our own emotions, right? And bringing some stability and grounding to those, clearing out this black magic, not letting anyone's toxicity affect us. Look, we have fire on the bottom. Fire on the bottom. Okay, courage, y'all. Courage, and inner strength. We got this. All right. Don't let a motherfucker tell you. Don't let nobody take advantage of you. Okay. Don't let nobody treat you unfairly. Don't let nobody gaslight you. That's a bunch of bullshit. You don't have to deal with that no matter what, because you're good. You're always going to be good, right? And I know, change is scary sometimes, standing up for yourself and standing up for you, for what you believe in, especially with people who have some sort of superiority over you. It's difficult and it's scary. But you know, the best thing you can learn in life is how to let go of shit, right? That you don't need to hold on to any longer. It's how to not go places when you're not invited, or how to know when it's time to leave, right? Letting the art of letting go is a really powerful thing that it keeps people from being able to take advantage of you. It keeps us from dealing with shit that we don't really have to deal with for as long as we have that we deal with them, right? And it's good to realize and change our thoughts when we do lose things or have to let things go, and realize that sometimes, even though we lost that battle, right, we had to let that thing go, it doesn't mean we lost the war, right? It just means we had to let that go. That wasn't for our the greater good for ourselves, right, that wasn't part of our destiny. Okay, friends, I love y'all very much. Thank you so much for joining us today. Again, if you resonated with this, please do show that you're part of the collective, and subscribe to our YouTube here, and then also follow us on TikTok, Forever Young Tarot, for shadow work messages. We are trying to get to 100 subscribers on YouTube so that we can start doing twin flame readings on YouTube, and I'm trying to get sort of a more consistent following on TikTok so I can continue those shadow work messages, because those I do during the week after I go to work, and it takes a lot of my energy. But if the collective is going to be consistent and do that shadow work and view those readings, then I'll be consistent and continue doing them, friends. I just want to hit this really quick to so we can release some of that toxic energy that came through this reading. Thank you, friends. Have a beautiful evening, and I wish you well next week. Oh, that's me. Good night, y'all.